Welcome, US Geoguessr professor is here. I am continuing my race across America with Shmoo Gaming. Check out their channel on YouTube. They have a lot of great gaming content, but especially US Geoguessr stuff. So just to recap, this is the third installment in the race, in the challenges, and did pretty good in Florida, did better in California, did surprisingly well in Alabama, and then stumbled a little bit in Nevada, Chaos Queen. Beat my score in Nevada, which is not surprising. I'm sure if I got Ohio or West Virginia, I would be doing okay there as well. So today, we are going to be playing 10 rounds, first in Mississippi and then in Utah. I gotta say, I feel a lot better about Utah, so I'm going to do Mississippi first. Let's see how I do. Let's see how the Catalyst and the Chaos Queen do. We were playing with another new player, Kevin Wright, in the first couple episodes, so excited to get a little bit more competition. To 550, downtown Brookhaven. Brookhaven is, I want to say, no, I thought it was up here, like close to Memphis, like Memphis suburbs. But looks like I'm wrong. Where's Brookhaven? Okay, exit 40 to 550. There's Brookhaven. Okay, so we must be looking at exit 40 off of I-55. Yes, we are. I'm bad at judging interstate plonks. I really am. I would be surprised if I 5K'd this. It looks like we're right above the railroad tracks there. Does that help us at all? Doesn't seem like it. I'm just gonna plonk and hope. Yeah, see, we were looking the other direction anyway. That would have helped. Okay, well, infamous mistake from the old professor there, just getting completely turned around, but not bad. Catalyst also found Brookhaven. He was just one exit up. Okay, this looks really, like tropical. I would venture to guess we're in like Gulf Shores, East 90, West 90, Biloxi, Long Beach, the Magnolia route. Okay, so we got to be down here, right? And if we are between Biloxi and Long Beach, we are probably right in Gulfport. Is there an oyster house here? Oh, yeah, there is. Oysters sound tasty, for sure. Don't get very much seafood anymore in West Virginia. Okay, another failed 5K. It's right there with Catalyst. Well, two pretty good rounds to start off. Two pretty easy Mississippi rounds. Yeah, I was going to say, we got to get one of these here one of these days. I'm now thinking I should have brushed up on my Mississippi area codes. I know there's 601. That's Jackson area. And then I think there's like a 331 or something like that. 334 maybe, like down where we just were in like Gulf Coast. Packyville Road, Woodville, Mississippi. Does that say Woodville? Wood something. Woodville, Mississippi. Okay, so I'm going to go to the map with a minute left. Are we going to be able to get this? I'm so bad at Mississippi. I don't like Woodville. Are you kidding me? You're expecting me to find this on the map? It's gonna be tough. I'm probably at the wrong zoom level, but let's see what we can do. It strikes me as maybe like a little bit closer to the north. I don't know why I'm saying that. I just didn't really see any like palm trees or anything. I didn't see anything that reminded me of like the Gulf Coast like we just saw. Let me just take one more kind of vibe check here. Yeah, I mean, it looks just like Alabama-ish, really, with that long grass. I'm just gonna go, like, I don't think we are in the south part of the state. I'm going to go like middle north. Hedge, yeah, I'm just going to hedge right above Mississippi there. Okay, we were totally in the southern part of the state. Well, that was, oh, not a great guess there, huh? Woodville. See, look at how close that was to New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Like, that just did not look like New Orleans to me. That looked more like, well, yeah, where we started off definitely did. But look at like how green this is. That fooled both of us for sure. Catalyst hedged a little farther north. I'm sensing that was just a desperation plonk, just like mine. Look like we're getting a little more urban here. See, this looks more like a Mississippi to me. Everything's kind of brown. We get the like kind of palm or a pine straw, whatever, like under layer there on the lawns. We're somewhere where there's directional roads. Northeast, Londonderry Drive northeast. Okay. With this urbanity, I gotta say we're probably only like a couple places in Mississippi, but I think gonna lean a little bit more towards Jackson here. Jackson does not have directionals though. Look at that. So my guess the last time was way, way off. Now I'm leaning a little bit more towards southern Mississippi. Looking at many of the major cities, and there aren't very many here. The problem is going up here somewhere like Memphis suburbs. This is just such a bad hedge. Just a really, really bad hedge. Okay, this is the first I've seen that has directionals. Columbus, Mississippi. So let's try that. Oh, nice. Catalyst got it. It was Jackson. So is that like another neighborhood of Jackson? No, look at that. They don't have any of the suffixes on those roads. Man, that fooled me. That really fooled me. Okay, to West State Line Road to East State Line Road. Mississippi not going so well. I think Catalyst might have me on this one. I really do. Okay, so exit 291 going north. So I gotta think this is Memphis suburbs. It would be high numbers. And we would be going north. That would be increasing, and there would be a state line. Okay, yeah. 287. So I was just talking about how terrible of a hedge this is. Yeah, look at how close we are to Tennessee. We're like literally right on the border. If for some reason Catalyst thinks that this is like Louisiana state line, I might have a shot, but no, he's better than that, I think. It's just not gonna be good. I think we're probably both gonna get right up here in South Haven. Well, I have some time. You can see like how much of like Mississippi's population up here is in like South Memphis suburbs. So a lot of times you're gonna be there if you're on the state-specific map. Might go a little bit farther south here. Nice. Okay. So, Catalyst was in Tennessee. Interesting guess, but he got close enough. I knew he was going to be up there. You beat me anyway, Catalyst, in Mississippi, even going Tennessee. You were probably just like looking for clues and then didn't realize you went that far. It's okay. Great round. You just like went Jackson. I wonder if you found something moving there. Those directional streets just like screwed me up so bad. So I've been doing like okay, 15,000 on these state-specific maps. That's not terrible under time pressure, but Catalyst takes it down. Catalyst Chaos Cleaner giving me a lot more competition. Okay, Kevin was playing. Good. 14,726. So I just narrowly edged him out. I must have had it set on friends because I didn't see him. Okay, well, on to Utah. I think Utah is going to treat me better. I'm more familiar with Utah. And Utah has a bunch of helpful grid systems on the road. I'll just put it that way. But if you get the grids mixed up, you can also have some trouble there. Okay, got some snow coverage starting out. My first instinct is that we could be in Park City. Does that seem plausible? We got these like ski chalets. The road is going northeast. Salt Lake County. Okay, so maybe we're not in Park City, but maybe we're on the way there. Brighton Lake Lane and Big Cottonwood Canyon Road. Snow coverage looks like really near a ski resort. So actually, now that I'm looking at the map, it definitely looks like Park City could definitely be in Salt Lake County. I was thinking it was in Wasatch County, but it looks like those ski resorts are gonna be in Salt Lake County. Okay, Brighton Store Cafe. I think I'm right where I need to be, but I have 40 seconds left. Brighton. Okay. Have not been to Brighton, but you see it on the map there. It's near Park City. It's another ski resort, obviously, near Salt Lake, just like maybe I was getting sloppy in Mississippi. So while I have some time, I'm gonna try to 5K this. I don't see why not. So it looks like that intersection up there might have been that Brighton Loop and Cottonwood Canyon. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Cool. 4995. Chaos Queen. All right. Good to play with you in Utah. You went much higher up in Logan. Might have found something, or that might have just been a plonk. I would expect you to do pretty decent in Utah as well, being from like around this part of the country. Oh wow, this looks like Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs, but obviously we're not there. Probably are in another, I'm guessing national park. Everything is obviously really sandstone looking down here, and I don't know my Utah national parks too well. I'm going to try to get on this road, but that just does not seem possible. Are we stuck on like a photosphere? Man, this like reminds me so much of Garden of the Gods, only just like a little bit different. Where could we be? Grand Staircase? That's plausible. Canyonlands? I would probably say we're somewhere down there. Where is Arches? Kings Peak? No, I think we're in one of these national parks. I just don't know them very well at all. Zion. On one of these trails through Zion? I think that's really plausible. I really do. Yeah, nice. Okay. That was just a wild guess. Very nice job, Chaos Queen, coming back. Cool. So yeah, that was Zion National Park. That was really pretty. Let's just take one more look at that because that was so cool. Yeah, wow. I'd like to go to these national parks in Utah sometime. Okay, here's what I'm talking about with the grid system. These street signs tell me that we're probably near Salt Lake City on one of the many grid systems on the Front Range. Business Depot Ogden. Excuse me. Business Depot Ogden. So you see Ogden up here. It's like way northern suburbs. 600 north. Okay, so that is going to be in the north of Ogden. We're at 600 north and Depot. So where's that going to be? I see 750. We're in the Business Depot of Ogden, so probably out here. Yeah, here's Depot and 600N. Cool. Found it in under a minute. If you know where you are, The grid system can be helpful. If you don't know where you are, you're probably gonna guess some other suburb. Yeah. Good. I think it's my first 5K of the day. There on round 8. Chaos Queen knew she was somewhere in the metro area, so not that far away, really. Just down closer to downtown. Ugh, I think this is going to be our most challenging round so far. I'm going to try to move as much as I possibly can. We're rural. We're incredibly dry. That doesn't help me, really. That could mean maybe like western Utah would be my first thought. I don't think we're like southwestern Utah. We're very agricultural. So we may be even up, like closer to Idaho. This is reminiscent of Idaho, really. And some of that, like high desert Idaho, kind of east of Boise. Could be way off. I mean, it looks a little drier than that, especially now as we pop out here into some green coverage. It looks like I went the wrong way, maybe. And there's more civilization there to the east. So, with a minute left, maybe let's try that. We also see some topography rising up to the east. That would lead me probably north or south of Salt Lake for sure. We could be maybe like here, although I doubt it. Ooh, well, there's mountains also to the west. That's interesting. So I would want to say that we are either north or south of the city. We are either like in this valley up here. That's a bad hedge. Look at how close we are. I think I'm going to head farther down and maybe think that we are possibly more in this valley. Nah, I should have gone north, but like look how close that was to Idaho. I mean, I knew it, but like I was just so unwilling. I just wasn't sure enough. I was just so unwilling to go that close. It looked Idaho. Chaos Queen went way more southwest. I mean, my first instinct was maybe somewhere like over here, but then it just didn't look like... Remember how red Zion was down there? Like nothing was like red enough, I didn't think, to like go that far down in Utah. Here we get some more of that like sandy, like pink redness. So I'd be way more willing to go like southwest Utah here. We are, I wouldn't say on an interstate, although we are well, no, looks like we're probably on a 2-lane US highway going northeast. If so, we might be able to get more clues than we were able to on that last round. I just had nothing there. Runaway truck ramp. We're going northwest. Can we even get a mile marker here? We can. 141. 141 going north, so that means we are 141 miles into into Utah, rather. And where would we be? In looking at southern Utah, I'm guessing we're either on 89 or we're on 191. I'm gonna venture to guess that we are closer to 89, although the more I look at this, the more I could really buy that this is like Moab area. Although I would think I would expect Moab to be flatter. Look at this, Canyonlands, Monticello, no, Arches. Wow, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hedge over here. It's so hard, but like I'm gonna do it. I didn't want to go Idaho on that last round, and now I don't want to go Moab, but I'm a little bit more confident. Let's go Moab. Okay, I am glad I did. We were not on 191, we were actually on 70. And Chaos figured that out. Nice. Okay, divided part of 70. That was a very nice guess. I am pretty happy with that, though. We were in the right region of the state with no real clues. Oh man, had I just sent the Idaho border up there like I wanted to, this would have gone a lot better, but I do well. Again, I score over 15K. Come back a little bit. Lost in Mississippi, came back in Utah. So thank you, Catalyst Chaos Queen, for the third part of these challenges. How did Kevin do? Very poorly, unfortunately. Sorry for looking, Kevin. You really were doing well leading up to these. I hope you keep playing. I hope we continue to play with you in these races across the USA. So I hope you had fun watching me. Maybe learned a little something about Utah, probably a little bit less about Mississippi. Although not displeased really with how I did in Mississippi either. So I'm looking forward to the next 10 rounds. Let me speculate. I haven't looked yet. What is Chaos going to pick? Is he going to go? He's not going to go Tennessee. That doesn't make sense. Arkansas, I would say, makes the most sense for the race across the U.S. And then Chaos is going to have to go Colorado, probably. So if it's Arkansas, Colorado, very much looking forward to Colorado. I'll say that much. So catch you next time. Thanks for watching.